Hi everybody. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Um I was not concerned but pondering today the 911 thing and um thinking, "Oh, I wonder what they're going to be doing today." But God put into my heart it's never any worry. They can't cast anything. Satan was the one who was cast. He can't cast. All of them together can't cast. So he said, just chill. He said, go out there and tell everybody that anybody that thinks they're doing any kind of witchcraft or anything, God made them and He cast them before they were even a gleam in the old man's eyes. So, wow, there is a lot of electricity in the air, and this is no baloney. um, yeah, so God said His children are much more powerful and anything they're trying to do had already been overcome a long time ago within our natures. So just put it out there that, you know, they can't cast anything. All they can do is try. Basically, are pretending. It's like playing dress up monsters. So, yeah, been around enough of them. So, yeah. Oh, it was such a beautiful day here. The wind didn't know what direction it was coming from. Of course, we got the storms coming from the east because I'm in Minnesota, kind of like, well, the upper Midwest, right below Canada, actually, not far. And then this afternoon, I felt just big breezes coming from the west. So, and then they were colliding, and it's like, whoa, and it's still warm out and breezy, and it was just a beautiful, beautiful day. Loved it. So, one of them, the breezes that feel warm on you, and those ones, but not too hot, just nice. So, yeah, that's what that was like. So, yeah, so it made it very pleasant. Yeah, I did a lot of thinking today. 17 years ago, my kids came home, and my oldest son and his dad got into it. Actually, the oldest one made his dad bleed, and dude did deserve it. So I wished I hadn't have witnessed it, and I wished it hadn't have been my son that did it. But yeah, I never would want my children to fight with the other parent in any way. I'd rather them not even know him, but but to actually get into physical altercation was sickening. So yeah, but anyway, yeah. So that was 17 years ago. It was like about the day after 911. My 15-year-old wanted to come home, and my oldest one, Luke, he was 18. He was already here, so um, I don't know. He was maybe working at a Burger King. He was working really hard. He got like, you get so many stars or something for working there, like accomplishing each thing. And he had like 5 stars, like all of his stuff was excellence. And um, Doug used to pop in there and get lunch, and Luke would make him like a super sandwich. So, yeah, almost too much, Doug said. So, like, massive, probably Whopper or Junior Whopper or something crazy. So, yeah, probably mostly vegetables. Or who knows? I can't remember, I guess. I wasn't there, just heard the stories. But they would ride to work together, and yeah. And then John came back home and drunk with his dad on that day. So, in a way, um, sort of a dream came true. My kids were with me, but kinda they weren't, that type of thing. So, That was the sad part. So, like, I always knew they'd come back, but I always knew what they'd come back like and their struggles with him. So, yes, and I know a lot of people and a lot of parents are going through similar things. It's some people are going through it with their parents. So, yeah. When I was a teenager, I went to Al Anon. So, to learn how to deal with drunks. That's all I had in my life, you know. So, yeah. Anyway, um yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of sad people out there today, but I wonder too, where's their faith? I wonder if they realize that about the towers and everything within the Bible, things that are happening in the end time. Do people really realize, you know, what time of day it is, basically? Or do they think that this world is not rotten enough yet? You know? So I noticed too. I wonder if anybody else ever notices people that get inebriated, people that get drunk have a tendency to laugh at the world more, and then put the ones that are taking life serious, put them down for being astringent, for being tough, for being strong, for being good hearted and full of God's love. Real love, not the fake laffy taffy, we're gonna get together and get our strengths together, phony baloney. The ones like you and I out there that don't have people around, that God is in our hearts and we hear him clear because we're not losing ourselves, So I was praying for the ones that were losing themselves. I mean, to the point of exhaustion and nauseum. And then I just had to hand it over and say, you know what, God, I just cannot, I can't pray for nobody like that right now. So if he puts it back in my heart where I can, but right now, I'm telling you like it is, I can't. It's like so full of bullshit that it's not that they're entirely lost forever, but they're lost on me. Not to God. He knows where they are, but to me, they are. It's like I really don't know them. I tried, but it's hard to know somebody that basically, if they don't hear God within themselves, they're not whole and they don't know themselves. So, yeah. Witches and Morlocks getting together and trying to deceive people. And then when they say a prayer and they say amen, meaning the end of man, and us unsuspecting Christians not actually knowing what they're speaking right in front of us, to us, at us, trying to end man, thinking that they aren't man, thinking that they are individual gods, you know. See, Satan will do something for them in their life like Shazam and abracadabra, and all of a sudden something's there for them because they all make way for each other like that. They're not worrying about the last day. They're not worrying about when God puts the smackdown on them. They don't believe that's going to happen. They think that because Satan could appear in their life, that he can take over God like that too, just because God sat silent and not really intervened. But see, this, nobody's been born innocent. Everything's dirty. So God just said, go ahead, play with these kids. And then the strong ones, that'll sort themselves out. And that's what they do. That's what it is. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I have any more to say, but I'm going to let it go for now. I might be back. I'll say peace and love from Pine City, Minnesota. I love you all. Thanks for being here. God bless your night. I think I'll be back. I'll think of something. Good night.